He started walking down Pike Street again, the same path he took before, still with the football, still with the long Apache hair. You've met this man before, only the last time we introduced you 10 months ago, he was running down Pike, bounding with joy, stopping occasionally to howl. Robert was the guy who threw the football to anyone and everyone. It was his way of connecting to the people of his city, of breaking down barriers, and people loved him for it.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Having a football thrown to you by Robert Searles has become a rite of passage in Seattle. It makes people smile. Last summer, he told me about the medicine of playing catch with strangers.
If I see tension, I try and break it with, a good yell or a good throw. And just showing it, breaks up the monotony of the bad feelings between whatever's going on.
Robert brings a light with him, and he takes it all over Seattle. He's been doing it for 25 years. Our story about Robert was seen all over the world. It was watched more than 2 million times. But there is a meanness in our streets too, a darkness that has gripped our city.
I was just going into the lobby
10 days ago at Wintonia Community Housing, where Robert lives, something happened.
So I go to the elevator right here. Just about to push the button, and this guy comes in behind me, and he's yelling 6 feet, 6 feet. I just pushed the button, turned around, started to say, I think we only have room for 4 feet, and before I could finish my sentence, he brought his hands up.
The man had a knife, and he started stabbing. He stabbed Robert in the face. A long scar will never let him forget. He stabbed him on his head, and in the throat, and in the ribs.
Do you think he wanted to kill you?
Yeah, he did. Definitely. Because he came in hard and he came in fast and he wouldn't stop.
How many times were you stabbed?
I was stabbed 13 times.
Robert defended himself. He was able to knock his assailant to the ground before help came.
I fell on the floor and I noticed that my blood wasn't just dripping. It was like if you took a bucket of blood and was pouring it out. And so I grabbed they said, sit down in that chair over here. So I sat down and was holding my head. And then the fire department came in.
He lost half of his blood, but no vital organs had been touched. Robert is a lucky, lucky man.
I know I can't speak for the man. And I hold no animosity towards the man. And that goes along with everything that's happened in this situation, That's what will carry me through for the rest of my days,
The meanness in our city and the darkness of our streets, maybe it too will pass. But one thing is for sure, Robert will pass as long as he's still standing, as long as he has a football. I asked him if what happened has changed his outlook, the way he looks at the world.
I'm still talking to the man upstairs about that one, Those are very questions that can be answered right away, I'm telling everybody, and it stands true to my death, that God wasn't about to let this man take my life, or else he would have brought me home,
Do you still do your yell?
I do, more so than ever, That's to let God know I'm here still, and to thank him for keeping me alive, and I will still find out what his meaning that he wants me to do.
Can I get you to give me one?
After talking to us, he walked away to throw his football and make smiles and cheer up his city. And suddenly, he could take it no more, and he broke into a run. And away he went.